Hey guys, AJ Bob here with my second video blog. Today I wanted to take a couple minutes to talk about a very important lesson that I've learned and something that I hope that I can help you preemptively adjust for when you're having conversations with your clients. So the situation that we came across, and this is not something unique to the industry, this is whenever you're dealing with any type of business stakeholder, technology stakeholder, anybody with a different level of experience with what you're coming from. And the important thing to understand is that you need to adjust the context of your conversation based on who's in the room with you. Prime example, as technology people, we like to dig in and really get into the details of what a solution may be or the approach that we're taking or some sort of aspect about the project that when we're interfacing with technology people, they can pick off right away and really understand the concepts that we're talking about. Great example is agile frameworks, using Raspberry Pis for rapid prototyping, things like that. Now, the issue comes into play when you as a technology person is dealing with a more business oriented person. Okay. And what happens is, many times they don't have the same base of experience as you will. So when you bring up something like, we're going to program it in Node.js or we're going to abstract with API layers, that really doesn't mean anything to them and it doesn't provide value to the conversation. Even worse, certain words will be interpreted different ways by people who don't have the same experience. So what you can end up doing is unnecessarily over-promising or giving the impression that something is worse off than it is without really thinking about it, right? The person on the other side of the table will interpret what you're saying based on their experience. So here's a live example. If we're talking about debugging and being able to identify piece by piece, breaking down the problem and figuring out what the issue actually is, we might talk about taking all the progress that we did, rolling it back, and going to the last known working version, right? If I'm a business person and I really am not following along with the concept of taking these problems and debugging it by going back to the last known version, I'm going to pick up on keywords such as roll back, doesn't work, take out all of the code that we did in the project, right? That's going to set off flags to me that says something is majorly wrong. We're losing all the work that we did during the project, and we're in the danger zone, right? So you really need to be careful. Frame your conversation to your audience. The same goes for business people talking to technical people. I mean, a lot of times you also see the business side or the sales side go in and start trying to promise certain technology or something out of their scope of knowledge, and the technology person comes in and says, okay, this is all incorrect or this is misleading. But the type of example doesn't matter. The important concept to take away is adjust your speech to your audience. That way, you're limiting the amount of miscommunication and you're not unnecessarily turning things around where now you have to do disaster control to take back what you said and then reframe it in another way. So that's what I wanted to say, and thank you very much.
I wanted to thank you for checking out my video blog. If you liked what you see, feel free to check out other videos on my YouTube channel. You can follow me on Twitter or subscribe to my blog. I put the links below. I look forward to hearing from you guys.